Hello everybody, today our topic is on spiritual legalities. Our text is taken from Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17, and it says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servant of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me, says the Lord." That is the King James Version. Now let's read it from the NIV. It says, "No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and this is the vindication from me, declares the Lord." I am Igbo by tribe, and in our culture we have a symbol called Ofo and Ogu. Ofo being justice and Ogu being truth. It is a wooden staff which symbolizes justice, righteousness, and authority. This staff is passed down from generation to generation by our ancestors. This staff of authority is usually passed down to the first son of a family, and whenever a pronouncement is made while holding the staff of authority, the pronouncement is being carried out immediately, and the pronouncement holds water. That is the heritage being passed down from the ancestors of a particular family to their generations. Ofo and Ogu in Igbo land also symbolizes innocence. It is believed that you cannot do anything to somebody that is innocent, because that person is blameless, especially in a matter that has to do with the person and his or her enemy. Using the Ofo, one calls for vindication from the gods on a particular matter, which is also known as Ijuogu, therefore requesting for justice from an ancestor or the gods. This is a short summary of my own version of Ofo and Ogu. How does this relate to Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17? As a child growing up, we used to watch Nigerian movies, Nollywood movies of those days. Some of the scene that you see in those movies is a newly married woman can be passing and mistakenly pours water on an elderly woman without knowing. This married lady pours water on the elderly woman without having an idea of what she has done. And the elderly woman won't even call her to order to ask for an apology or to clean off the water that was poured on her. The elderly woman, who happens to be a witch, will take the issue to her coven of witches and report the matter to her coven of witches and use that as an excuse to carry out wicked and evil actions and attacks on the newly married wife. It could be childbirth, it could be that the husband will be useless or attack their finances, and different type of spiritual legalities these people carry out, all in the name of revenge. So to get justice for the water being poured on her, the witch and her cohorts carry out various attacks, jointly various attacks on the poor woman. And sometimes these attacks go as far as being extended to their immediate family. So for example, the young lady is not able to give birth, and not being aware of where her problems is coming from, the young lady goes from one native doctor or to the other native doctor, one prayer house to the other prayer house, one pastor to the other pastor, performing rituals and sacrifices to solve her problem without knowing where the problem is coming from, therefore entangling herself deeper into more problems, and ends up being trapped by the enemy.